Hi planners, thanks for tuning in to my YouTube channel. It's me, Chloe from Chloetry Plans. And in this video, I'm going to be reviewing the 2024 Makselife planner collection with accessories. I'm so excited to not only show you their main flagship planner, but also their companion notebooks that I've been using since 2022, as well as some fun accessories. So let's not waste any time and get right into this video. First, I'm going to review the planner and then some accessories and then the companion notebooks. So when you open up the planner, you have a cute little Makselife logo going there. And then you have the flagship planner. Now this planner has a silver coil. It has a nice, I would call it like a soft bound cover. Let's start with the cover. I love this cover. I think that it is like a soft bound type cover if I had to describe it. And I do like that it has this little elastic band here as well as a nice silver coil on this side. It says embrace the messy bits, which is one of the phrases that Makselife uses. It actually came with a little embrace the messy bits sticker here. I believe it's vinyl, but I'm not sure. I have to use it first. But it came with this and it's a freebie, so that is something you can look forward to. And then it also came with this card. You can pause to read what the card says. So when I open this planner, this is what the inside of the cover looks like. You have the nice little stripes on this side, and then you have a ruler on the other side. The ruler is removable, and I really like the feel of it, and can't wait to use this not only as a bookmark, but maybe as a straight edge in my planner. So I'm happy about that. And as you can see, it just goes right back in that coil. And then we have Makselife 2024, has a spot for your name, phone number, email. And then you get into the welcome letter here on this page. Again, you can pause to read. On the following page, we have our goal setting section. I really appreciate how this planner is telling you how to get started. Oftentimes when you start a new planner, it can be a challenge getting started and really understanding where to begin. And this really makes it easy for you to go ahead and get started in your planner. I also think it gives us something to do. If you're like me and you get really excited about a new planner for a new year, it allows you to be able to sit down and have something to look through before the new year starts and really get started with thinking about what your goals are, and maybe even starting some of them now. So I think this planner is not only a tool for 2024, but if you want to go ahead and get it now so you can start preparing and prepping, I think it's a great idea because you have so many things you can read to get started. So here it talks about the Makselife system of a compass. Now, I'm not super familiar with the compass system, so I can't wait to really sit down, dive into this and read it, and really get into what the goals are in each section. And so I like the idea of like scoring yourself and having an assessment. And then here on this side, it continues with the assessment scoring. You now have yearly intentions on this side. You can pause to read. And then you have goal setting on the other side. It really dives really deeply into the goals. I mean, you all would be here all day if I sat here and read each page, but I love that this is a way for you to get started for the new year, or even now if you want to. This planner does break down different areas, and this is their signature. So this is what makes this planner special, okay? You have personal, fun and recreation, work and learning, family and relationships, health and wellness, spiritual and personal growth, financial, physical environment. What I love about this is that it breaks down each section. So it tells you what things may fall into what category. So obviously for personal, you might have self-image, self-worth, self-love, self-care, confidence, happiness, peace, alone time, grace, all these wonderful things. And then for, let's say, work and learning, right? You talk about career, job, parenting, homeschooling, higher education, learning needs, contribution, purpose, fulfillment, vocational needs, curiosity, all these things. So I really like that it has the breakdown and tells you in each section what some of the things in your life might fall into. And then on this side here, you can use this side to really get messy and write a map of ideas, dreams, and goals for the coming year. It says, have fun, the possibilities are endless. So for me, I'll probably make like a little vision board on this side. And then you get into your annual goals, which honestly, I'm really going to challenge myself to write some annual goals down. I think it's just really nice to be able to look back at the end of the year. Again, you have each section, and then you have a vision board page. So, okay, I love this. So really on this other page, I can be really messy and just write down some ideas. Then I can really bring it out on the vision board page. So I love that. And maybe I'll be able to print out some stuff, cut it up, and put it here as well. And then they have some tips for goal setting. And then we get into the actual planner. So this is for January. And this is the monthly view. I do love that it has a quote on the right-hand side. And I do like the size of the boxes as well. They're a nice size. So I'm really into that. And then you have your monthly goals. Now, this is what I really fell in love with the Makselife system when I started using the companion notebook a couple years ago. I really do enjoy the fact that you have a section for each of these areas and that it's consistent. It's the exact same areas every single week. And so what I love about that is it allows you to be able to really focus on each of these sections every single week or every single month as often as you want to. And so I think that's really important to not forget about, because I think that it's kind of unrealistic to touch all of these areas every single day, all the time, for me personally. But I think monthly, I could totally touch on all of these areas. And then you get into your weekly actions. So when it comes to these monthly goals, then how does it tie back to your weekly actions? And one section I really enjoyed filling out is the reflect on wins, what worked, what didn't work. I really enjoyed filling that out as well with my companion notebook so far. So I'm excited to have like a bigger page in the planner. Then we get into the actual weekly spread, which is horizontal. I'm not quite sure what I'll use the horizontal weekly spread for yet. I'm thinking daily to-dos, but I'm not 100% sure. So I'm going to start thinking about that now so that when January comes, I'm ready. I do love that it has a note section and a habit tracker on this side. I like that a lot. And then it repeats itself for each week. And then of course, at the end of the month, so after your weekly pages for the month of January, you have monthly reflections, which I really love. So in the monthly reflections, you can pause to read. Some of my favorites from this area are my biggest wins this month. I love that you start on a positive note when it comes to these monthly reflections. And then I love that you get to rate the month. So I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. You can do like an average of your year. If you do every single month, you can then at the end of the year take an average and see what kind of year did I have? Was my year a 1, a 2, a 10? And so I like the idea of that and being able to rate your year. For the following month, it does repeat. But I'll go through briefly and go to the back of the planner to show what it looks like at the end. February is going to be the same. I am going to go ahead and do a brief flip through so that you can see each month and what colors these little dots are. Because as you can see, they are not white all through and through. It has a really neutral spread, but then these end up being a different color. So this is kind of like reddish pink. So I'll do a quick flip through so you can see all the different colors. Another thing I'd like to mention is that after each quarter, you get a quarterly compass. So throughout the planner, after each quarter, you get a quarterly compass, and it says Q1, 2, 3, and 4. And so it then has the steps for you to go ahead and fill out that compass that we talked about in the beginning. So I love that you're able to come back to this and overall rate your score. This also allows you to be able to see what areas you're doing really well on and what areas could use some improvement. So let's say you're doing really well in these areas, but in fun and recreation and personal, you're not doing so well. That could lead to burnout. So it's really nice to be able to sit and think about, okay, I've made a lot of time for work and learning. I have a 10 in that area. What if I'm a little comfortable with that being a 9 and then boosting up my personal to a 3 or 4, whatever it looks like for you. So I love the fact that you can really compare and contrast each area of your life. Here at the back, we do have some extra line pages, which is always a pro for me. You get 1, 2, 3, 4 extra pages. And if you count front and back, that would be 8. And then the last page here is a matching or coordinating pocket. I love a good pocket in the back of my planner. And then here we have some stickers to coordinate as well. So I like these stickers a lot. I like that it has that. And then of course the back matches the front, but the difference is that it does have another pocket back here, and it's kind of like an accordion. So you could put like some receipts back here if you wanted to, anything a little more bulky, maybe even a little sticker book or something like that could go back there. So I really do love how this planner looks. I wanted to go ahead and show you the back cover as well. And then here, I want to show you like the thickness of it here and the bendability, I guess you could say, the flexibility. How much does this planner bend or flex? And that is about it. I wouldn't really push it more than that, okay? So that is the Makselife planner. This planner does come in a lot of different cover colors, and I'll try to put some of those on the screen here, but then it also comes in a different layout. So it comes in vertical as well. So if you're more of a vertical person, they do have that option. I'm gonna give you like my rundown of this. One, like I said before, I love the goal setting system. I really do love that about this planner. But the other thing that I really do love about this planner is the fact that it has such a neutral layout for the monthly view and the weekly view. You could truly be as decorative as you want to with this planner. And you all know that I love stickers, washi tape, markers, and all that fun stuff. So I love the fact that when it really gets down to the weekly view, although this is very colorful with their color system, it gets really neutral. And so I really love that about this planner, is that it doesn't have that color of the month on every single weekly page. So let me know in the comments what you think about the layout and about how neutral it is. I would love to know what you think about it and what you think about the goal setting system that is built into this planner as well. I love that it's not overwhelming with every day if that's not your vibe, but then it allows you to be able to check in once a week and then again once a month. I love that. Like I said before, you have the weekly actions, and on this page you have the reflections. You can really reflect, talk about what worked, what didn't work, and then get right into the next week and transfer that information in order to make the next week a better week. So love that about this planner. And I also love that here at the bottom, they give you some really nice little tips. Lean in here. And then if you go back to the following month, you're able to have different things each week. So like this one says, revisit your priorities, and you can pause to read that. This one says lean in. So each week after the week is over, it gives you like a little reflective section for you to be able to focus each week and really just have a good rotation going. So this says, give yourself a confidence boost. So I love that it has that every week. That was something that I didn't realize this planner had, and it made me really happy when I read it. So I think that even more so than me reviewing this, when you have the planner in your own hands, you'll be able to really look and see what some of those benefits are for you personally, because all of us have different things that we like in a different planner system. So let me know in the comments what you think about this planner. I was really excited to review it and be a part of the review team for Makselife. And now I'm going to go ahead and get right into some of the accessories. In addition to being able to go through each of these prompts, you also get a 2023 year-end reflections notebook with each planner purchase. And what I love about this is that you're able to really reflect, and what I love about this is you're able to reflect before the new year. And so it's a nice way to review your previous year and then go into the new year with that same system. So if you did or didn't have a Makselife planner for 2023, no worries, you'll still be able to go through and document your wins, highlights, challenges, lessons, growth, gratitude. And then you'll also be able to talk about what's working, what's not working, the impact things had on you in 2023, as well as the adjustments you'd like to make in 2024. There's also a nice section for you to reflect on 2023. And so I think this is a great addition to this planner. And what's really cool is that you'll be able to do it again in 2024 when you go through and you're able to really focus on what the year was like at the end of the year. So I love that about this. And there is a pocket in the back of this planner that you would be able to store this in. So if you wanted to, you could take your 2023 reflections and you could put it in that pocket and keep it safe so you don't lose it if you want to keep it in this planner. So that is one way to store it. Of course, you could store it elsewhere as well, but I just love that each planner comes with that 2023 reflections. Next, we have some fun accessories. First, we have the set of 23 sticky notes, size to fit on the Makselife planner pages. So we have that. I love this little booklet. First of all, I love that it's compact and it looks like it'll be easy to carry. And then of course, I also like that you can use this in your planner. Whether you're a fan of the companion notebooks, which I'll get into soon, or the planner, if you are a person that is just really into stickies, you'll love this. So what I love is that it's color coordinated with their system. So when you go and you look at their system's colors, right, you're able to coordinate with the planner. So for example, personal is yellow, fun and recreation is orange, red, and so on for work and learning. So if you take this and you want to put, you know, a sticky note that color coordinates with personal in your monthly view, then you'd be able to just put it right there so that you know whatever that item is that you stuck there is a personal item, okay? Because it's color coordinated. And then I also like that here you can also use these for your monthly view, I suppose. Let me just make sure. So you can take that off and it fits right there in your monthly view. Okay, love that. And then I believe it also fits in your weekly view. You can put it there as well. And then of course you have these here at the bottom you can fit there. Love that, they fit pretty exact. And these here at the very bottom you could put in these sections. So it fits right there in the note section as well as right here on the habits side. Okay. I can say that these sticky notes are great quality. I do like the quality on these. They do stick pretty well and they don't rip up the paper, so the adhesive isn't too strong, but it's just strong enough. And then you can also use it in this section too, which I love. So I love that these are sized to fit these different sections. I really like this sticky note set. I definitely recommend it. I of course will have all of these items linked for you, but I definitely recommend it. I think it's really cute. So I wanted to show you how that looked in the planner itself. Next, we have the Makselife goal setting stencil / bookmark. So you can use this as a bookmark. As you can see, there's like a little slit here at the top right there. And then also you have your little different things here, little shapes that you can use for checklists and things like that. So I'm really looking forward to using this because I really love a good stencil. And here with my pen, I'm just going to briefly show you how you can use each shape and what they end up looking like. I'm terrible with the heart, so I don't really use the heart. There we go. And circle. All right, so that is the stencil. I definitely recommend grabbing one of these. And then I do like that you can also make boxes and things like that, because I'm terrible at making boxes. I don't know about you, but I'm terrible at freehanding a box. So now I don't have to freehand a box anymore. And then here I could put, you know, doctor appointment or whatever it is I want to put in that box. Notes, anything. I can use this for anything. I really do like the little flag here too. I'm just gonna show you what that looks like. Adorable, love it. I love that. Going into the next accessory, we have the Moxy Markers. Now, these do sell out. So if you want the Moxy Markers, I recommend going and getting them ASAP. They have sold out before, and they do, again, match that color coding or color coordinating system. Has a really nice container here that you can use for storage. And then we have these really nice colors that coordinate with each different category. So if we want to know which one of these markers coordinate with which area, we can look on here, which is really cute. So here you have personal and it's written on each one. So we don't have to memorize this color coding system. It is very conveniently put on the markers for us. So I do love that about this system. It is also dual-sided. So you have your chisel side on that side, and then you also have your bullet side. Now you can use this to write. Okay, it's pretty thin. So if you want to use this to just like write out whatever your goals are, you can. Or if you want to use it to bullet point, right? Something like that, or to make dots, you can use it for that as well. So let me know in the comments if you love a good color coordinating system. I do. I love that all of these items really coincide with each other and really bring home some of the goals of the system. So let me know in the comments if you like that. And of course, this is a great quality highlighter. I really do like it. And here you can totally write, you know, work and learning. There it is. So I definitely recommend it. I love them. I was so excited to get my hands on these. I wanted them last year, but I think they sold out. So I ended up waiting for them, and I think they were totally worth the wait. I definitely recommend the marker set. If nothing else, I really do recommend the marker set. Last but certainly not least, we have the Makselife goal setting quarterly notebooks. I call them the companion notebooks. And then we also have the folio. So I'm going to talk about how these can coincide in just a moment. So I'm going to take these out of the sleeve. What I love about these companion notebooks is that they do come in different colors as well as the folio. So if pink isn't your thing, please check out the link in my description below to see the other colors that they have available, because this isn't the only colors. So when you open up this goal setting notebook, you have a companion with instructions, and it is the same instructions that you get with the full planner. So if you want to break this down and not carry this with you all the time, you have that system here. So this whole system that you just saw in the flagship planner, you also get in the companion notebooks. So I definitely recommend getting this if you want a planner, but you don't want the bulk of having a full planner with you at all times, okay? Definitely recommend it. They also have the perforated pages, so if you want to just rip that right out and put it in a different system, you could do that as well. Here are all of the different colors. So we have like more of a fuchsia, and then we have a couple purple ones. Okay, and then you also have the cream one. These colors are super vibrant, and I am definitely a pink person. I love pink, so I had to go for it, okay? These are also undated, so you can take your time with this system and really use it at a speed that works for you. So when you first open it, again, you have the intro with perforated pages, and you have your undated monthly. So this section is, like I said, undated, so you can do whatever you want with that section. And then you have your monthly goals, and it goes right into your weekly actions. So the difference between this and the flagship planner is that you do not have weekly pages for your regular plans. You just have your weekly actions, your weekly, monthly reflections, and then you also have your monthly goals. So this is the exact same, but without that section. Now, what you do have is you still have this page over here. So if you wanted to use your ruler that I just had, your stencil, and make 7 lines or however many lines and make this a weekly section on this side, you totally could. And that's something I might do in one of my videos. So stay tuned for that. And then again, at the end, you have your monthly reflections. So this is quarterly. So you have enough here for 3 months. And then in the back, you have your quarterly assessment, just like with the other planner. And then you also have in the back your blank, or I should say lined pages back here. So plenty of pages. So if you wanted to also do some weekly stuff back here or daily stuff, you could. And then one of my favorite new features for this that they did not have last year is the ribbon. So you get a ribbon bookmark with this system as well. So you can really mark your page there and have it there. So I love that addition. So if you've used these in years past, you know that that wasn't always a feature. So next we have the exact same notebook, the exact same features, but I just wanted to show you that it's the same. It just has a different cover on it, okay? So we have our quarterly notebooks here, and we can use them at any pace we want because they're undated. And that's something that I do love about this system. If for your life you need to dip in and out of it, you can with this system. And I've done that over the years, and I love it. So definitely recommend this for those of you who are a little bit anxious about trying a new planner. It is great. I love it. And then let's get into the folio. So this folio is the blush folio, and it comes with strings in the middle, kind of like a traveler's notebook kind of system, and it fits all 4. Now, personally, I will not be carrying all 4 around with me, but you all know that I do use daily planners that could fit in here and other notebooks as well. And Makselife has notebooks as well that I have. So what I plan on doing is maybe putting 1 or 2 in here at a time, and then maybe filling the 3rd one up with my other notebooks and meal planners and things like that. So I don't plan on carrying all 4 at a time, but you could also keep it at home for storage. So when you're done using one, you can put it in here and make sure you keep it and don't lose it. So you can do your quarterly or yearly, I should say, assessment at the end of the year. I do love that it has a big pocket here, a small pocket here, and then the small credit card size pockets on this side, as well as in the back you have your big and small pocket, and then you also have a pen loop. So the pen loop fits pen right there, just like that, or you can put it all the way through if you want to. I'm not a fan of putting it all the way through, but you can. It does fit all the way through, okay? You can put it like that, and then you close it, and it has a little magnetic snap just like that. So that's how it looks on this side, and here from top down. That's how it looks. It does stand, so it's pretty sturdy. And here it's pretty flexible. It doesn't feel like it's gonna break or anything, but you can pull it here. And I really like it. At first, I was a little nervous about it. I thought it would be too boxy for me, but I actually do like it. So I definitely recommend it. Now, how does it look when you take one of these out? Okay, I'll show you. So if you take out 1 or 2, let's say 2, let's say you only want to carry 2 at a time. You do still have to snap it here. And then you just have a little space here, okay? It doesn't really mess up the flow, I don't think, but it does look a lot more firm when you have more planners in there. But you could totally carry it like this, and if it gets smushed, I think it'll be okay. I do want to mention that this companion notebook also comes with the 2023 reflections. So if you're a little nervous and wanting that 2023 reflections, it does come with it when you buy the set. And again, the set comes with different colors, as well as this comes with different covers. So if you're like, Chloe, I really like this, but I don't like the colors you picked, don't worry, I'm not offended. I do have a link for your convenience in my description below, so you can check it out. If you don't know where my description below is, it's next to the title of this video. There should be an arrow pointing down or a section where you can see more. And so when you click that, it opens up a full description with so many details that I wasn't able to say in the video. So please check them out in the description below. Don't forget, I am a Makselife affiliate. So when you click the link in my description below, it lets Makselife know that you enjoy my content and allows me to potentially work with them in the future. So please check that out in the description below. Please comment below your favorite item or accessory, planner or accessory. Which planner did you like? Do you think you're team companion or team horizontal? Please let me know in the comments, team companion, team horizontal, if you like the notebooks or the horizontal planner. So we can even do that, team notebook or team planner. Either way, I'll know what you're referring to. Please comment that right in the comments below, and I'll let you know what team I am, because I really love both of them, but I don't know. I think I might gravitate more towards the companion notebooks. I'm nervous because I really want to use this beautiful planner here, but I don't know. I'm a companion notebook girl through and through, but I really wanted to review this for you. I was not paid for this video, so if you do decide to support me by clicking the link in my description below, it will be greatly appreciated, and I may earn a small commission. So thank you in advance for that. I really do appreciate it. So let me know again in the comments if you enjoyed it. If you did watch this video all the way to the end, please comment with a heart emoji, and any heart color will do. I love a pink heart, but any heart color will do in the comments. Comment that heart emoji to let me know that you made it all the way to the end of this video. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I will see you all in the next one.